So it turns out Silicon Valley still is at least at its core, a hard tech business. I mean, um, enterprise sales, silicon, still, lots of other things that require women further back into the food chain. Why aren't there a lot of women in STEM? Why are there a lot of women in computer science? I don't know what the mix is in each of the departments at U of M, but I would bet you it's not 50-50. What's really interesting is because I teach in New York, I made the observation, and it's just apocryphal, but might actually be true, is that there were a higher percentage of women founders in New York City than there was in the Valley. And it'd be interesting if somebody actually looked at that data. But I at least, if in my head, figured out the reason why was the startups they were doing were in New York City specialties: media, finance, real estate, businesses that already exist with women already in positions of power and leadership. And so those women transition from old industries to new ones, and in fact, had role models in those industries as well. And so my belief is that there's a pipeline problem, and I'm not dismissing that there might be a funding problem as well with institutional bias, probably not overt, a venture capitalist, but I'll contend it's predominantly a pipeline problem. And I don't know if I answered your question. And I've also found out, and this is advice to guys in the room, this is the minute a guy wants to throw his 2 cents to the conversation, it's a third rail conversation. It's much better had by women leading the conversation than having guys lead the conversation.